Hello, everybody. Welcome in. A warm welcome to you. If you're new, thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to those of you who are my subscribers, supporters, and those of you who have been here before. Today is Tuesday, April 16th, but this reading is timeless, so whenever you come across it, if the title catches your eye, there will be a message in here for you. Okay. Did I say I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing? I can't remember now. But if I didn't say it, I said it now. Okay, so this, for some reason this morning, it was put upon me to do a reading and channeling about sleep. Now, I don't know if this was because my mind was on sleep. I got very little sleep last night. I had what I would say a disturbing type dream, which sometimes happens. A lot of times in my dreams, I'm searching for something like keys or a specific door in a dwelling, or trying to protect somebody from being hurt. And and I can sometimes wake up feeling like I'm still in that dream. So I was thinking, it must just be me. I'm thinking about sleep, but nope. As my morning went on, it just kept coming into my mind. You need to do a reading about sleep. So here we go. Now I have no idea what messages are going to come through. I sat down, I meditated, I was prompted to use the Merlin Aura Spray. And just for some information, the first time that I got the Merlin Aura Spray was, I don't even remember, it was over a year ago, and I started using it on my aura before I went to sleep, and I slept so much better. I don't know how it worked like that, but it did help my sleep. And this is the bottle here. I get my aura sprays from Angelic Celestial Colors in the UK. I have a Mother Mary spray, I have a dragon spray, and I have a Metapirate, which is a healing spray. It's to protect you from things like viruses. I guess it's her version of Four Thieves. Okay, so sleep. Sleep is, as I was meditating, the messages that I got about sleep were sleep. The amount of sleep that a person needs depends on the person, depends on what's going on in their lives. Depends on the season, depends on the moon. The moon is very important as far as our human body's workings, okay? It just is, that's the way it is. Some people think it's funny, they make fun of it, they say, oh, that isn't true, but it definitely is. So I do not know what this reading is going to turn into. I'm going with the flow that my guides give me. They asked me to pull 2 cards from the Jody Bergsma Empowerment deck. The first card that came out is Dignity. This is a white dragon. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. Don't ask me how all these things are going to tie into sleep, because I really have no idea. And confidence. This is a phoenix. Be bold, rise up, and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. Okay, so we have those 2 cards pertaining to sleep. Now, each of my guides has put the feeling in me that they have their own take on information about sleep. I'm sorry if I sound hesitant. I'm just trying to pull in whatever the messages are that they're trying to get across. Because I'm baffled by trying to do a reading about sleep, to be honest with you. But I told you I always do what my guides tell me to do. All right. Now, some people are suffering from, there are 2 main issues that most humans suffer from. One is getting to sleep, okay? In getting to sleep, they're giving me the key to that. The key to getting to sleep is to be relaxed before you try and go to sleep. I think this may have come up in readings previously. I don't know. But in other words, most people who have trouble getting to sleep, it's because they're not getting into a quiet space. They're giving me 20 minutes before you try to go to sleep. You need to turn off the TV, turn off your phone. I know this is hard for people in this era, but they're telling me sleep is so important for our brains, so important for our bodies. We cannot heal if we don't get good sleep. Now, the amount of sleep, now there are some people who only sleep 4 or 5 hours and they feel perfectly fine. They get up, they're able to go on with their day. It's no big deal. Some people can't function unless they have 8 or 9 hours of sleep. And this all depends on the person. There is no set time, although, doctors and when you go to your physical, they'll tell you need 8 hours of sleep. That is not necessarily true for every single person. Why do these, all right, these cards keep coming out, so we'll go with it. My grandmother didn't sleep a lot. She used to go to bed really late and get up really early. And I always wondered, why isn't she tired? And she used to say, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Little did she know she's probably doing more after she's crossed over than she was in her life now, or afterlife, spiritual life, I should say. Okay, again, I have no clue what this is where this is going. Okay, the first card out regarding our asking spirit to give us a message about sleep is the Seven of Swords. And they're telling me this is the person who goes to sleep with something nagging at their mind. Nagging. Now, this is why I do a gratitude journal before I go to sleep. Because everything I write in that journal is thankful, grateful, and uplifting. Now, does that mean that I get a blissful night's sleep every night? No, it doesn't. Does it help? Yes, it definitely does. For years and years and years and years, I had trouble falling asleep. I would just be thinking about things over and over and over and over, and I could not get to sleep. I worried. Worry was a big part of my life. So that Seven of Swords is basically depicting somebody who, the fox there represents whatever it is that's bothering you before you go to sleep, okay? How do we get rid of this? Okay, breathing is something that I discovered would put me to sleep. I know this is probably going to sound strange, but I just take a deep breath in, and I blow it out intentionally. I don't mean just laying there breathing. I mean, I am breathing in through my nose and breathing out through my mouth. And I just do this, and somewhere along the line, I fall asleep. And my guides are saying, yes, the breathing technique is a really good one because you're not focusing on whatever this monkey mind problem issue is. So that can be a good tool to get you to sleep if you can't fall asleep. Now, some people do count. I've never been able to do the counting sheep thing. That's kind of an old-fashioned one. But my guides are saying whatever it is that takes your mind off the problem at hand, or whatever it is that you feel is keeping you from going to sleep, you can use that technique. Whatever works for you. There is no right or wrong answer about getting sleep. The only thing is you need sleep, okay? So the next card is Judgment. This is pretty much a call to action. This is when you're being called to do something. Now, what my guides are giving me, and don't shoot the messenger because I have to tell you what they say. Many things that we are called to do are shown to us in our dreams, in our sleep, right? So why do I oftentimes have dreams about finding keys or finding the right door or finding something? Because in all my years of what I've been going through, that's what I've been looking for, like my purpose. What am I here for? Now, I know that some of my purpose is to help awaken people to their own intuition. That's been shown to me many times, that part of the reason that I'm here, part of the reason that my guides prompted me to do this channel, is so that I can help people realize how important their own intuition and gut feelings are. I talk about that. My guides give me messages about that all the time. So if we're not getting to sleep and we're not having a deep sleep, we may miss that call to action or that revelation. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to wake up in the morning and go, oh, last night I had a dream and they told me that today I need to do A, B, and C. No, your subconscious mind, your soul will get these messages, not your ego brain, so to speak. That's what they're giving me. Okay, so getting to sleep, very important. Being asleep and staying asleep, very important. So they're also giving me that one of the things that humans have started doing over the past, they're saying 10 years, I don't know if that's, I'm just giving you what they're giving me, is waking up in the middle of the night and grabbing their phones and looking at their phones and scrolling through something, posting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, what have you, because they can't sleep. They don't realize, and they need to realize, all this is doing is keeping you awake. This is not a good thing to do. So, about 3 years ago, I told my husband that I did not want our phones in the same room with us when we slept. I don't know where that idea came from, but it just did. So in our master bedroom, we have a walk-in closet, and he basically, because he's a carpenter, he carved out these 2 little shelves with a hole at the bottom for the charger. And our phones are actually in our walk-in closet, which is probably, I don't know, maybe, is it 15 feet away from where our heads sleep on our bed. And we put our phones on Do Not Disturb every night. And for those of you that worry, well, what if I get an emergency call? If you favorite somebody in your contact list, any text or phone calls from that favorites list will come through. So obviously I have my family members on favorite. So if anything happens, I would, the phone would still alert me. But this is something that they're saying is very important. Don't have your cell phone next to your bed when you're sleeping, because your phone is still giving out things even when it's not being used. That's what they're giving me. And I think I have heard this before. And it will also, it won't be so easy for you to wake up, go to the bathroom, go back and say, oh, let me check my phone, because it will be away from you. If you don't have a walk-in closet, put it across the room. Just put it somewhere where you can't just grab it off your nightstand. Okay, they're saying that's a really important thing for people to start doing. It's been wonderful since we've done that. It's been fantastic. I've woken up way less in the middle of the night with my phone 15 feet away from me. And nothing bad has happened. No emergency has arisen in the middle of the night. Nothing, there have been people that have texted me at 10 or 11 o'clock at night because they're in a different time zone. But then I just get that the next day because they're not urgent, messages. All right. Underneath the 7 of Swords is this 5 of Cups. So in talking about sleep, the other thing that people do is perseverate or concentrate by saying, I can't sleep, I can't sleep, I can't sleep. This just makes it so you can't sleep, because you're basically creating not being able to sleep by saying, I can't sleep. So what they're giving me now is the better thing to say is each day you say, I will sleep better tonight. I will sleep better tonight. Don't focus on the fact that you didn't get a good night's sleep the night before. And definitely do not say over and over, I can't sleep, I have trouble sleeping. That is going to bring that to your reality. Just try. If you say that, one of the things that Amanda Ellis, where I get my sprays from, her channel, She always says you can use cancel, clear, delete. If you say something that you don't want to send off into the universe, if for those of you who know about Abraham Hicks, she talks about sending off your rockets of desire into the vortex. Well, we don't want our rockets of desire to say we can't sleep, right? So we want to cancel, clear, delete, and say, I will sleep better tonight. I will sleep even better tonight. So try that experiment. Instead of saying, I can't sleep, say, I will sleep better tonight. I will get a good night's sleep. Just turn it into something positive that feels, whatever the wording is that feels better for you. Don't focus on the not getting sleep. Focus on, I will sleep better. Wow, Spirit. I can't believe that they can actually get this message across just using the deck like this. Okay. Fool, the Fool. So this is a new beginning, a new journey. It's also a leap of faith. This card is sometimes called a leap of faith. This is what we need to do when it comes to sleep. Again, this goes right with not concentrating or thinking about or perseverating on not being able to sleep. Your new journey with sleep can start right now, today. Anytime you think of it, say, I'm going to sleep so good tonight. I am going to have a deep, wonderful sleep. My bed is so comfortable. I love my pillow. I feel so relaxed when I lie down in my bed. Also, for some of you, you can try a meditation before you go to bed. Not leaving your phone on by your bed. But you can, let's say you normally go to bed at 10 o'clock. So at 9:45, begin to prepare yourself for sleep. As you're brushing your teeth or what have you, turn on some meditation music, some music that relaxes you. And then when you get ready to get into bed, turn it off, plug in your phone away from you, get into bed, and still be thinking about how relaxed and calm and comfortable and warm or cool if you're in a hot climate, just whatever the comfort level is for you, okay? This is your new beginning today in sleep. This is your new sleep journey, right? Starting today for those of you that have been having trouble sleeping, myself included. For me, that breathing technique seems to work. Another thing that I have used in the past is I would picture myself lying on a cloud. So I'm lying on a cloud and I just picture myself floating up on the cloud, feeling soft and warm and safe and comfortable and relaxed. I've also done that method. Okay, King of Wands. This is fiery action, passion, leadership, right? So this guy, this masculine energy of the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, is a leader in action and passion. Okay, Spirit. What is he doing here? Oh, okay. So he's here to tell you you can do this. You can put as much passion into sleeping and preparing for sleep as you put into your job, your work, your TikTok, your YouTube, your Instagram. Put that passion and action into getting a good night's sleep. That's what they're telling me he is there for, okay? So let's recap a little bit. Seven of Swords, okay? This is that monkey mind, overthinking problem you're thinking about before bed. Judgment. This is in your dream state, your subconscious, your guardian angels, whoever is trying to give you messages about your purpose, about why you're here, and you can't get those if you're not getting a good night's sleep. You can't feel those, right? And then the Five of Cups. This is not concentrating or thinking about not sleeping, but thinking instead about sleeping. The Fool is your new journey right now, today, starting today with thinking of sleep in a better, more positive way. And the King of Wands is telling you, put your action and passion into believing. Put your energy into being able to sleep well. Okay. Wow. What a message. That's awesome. All right. So dignity with the dragon. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. So what they're giving me right now about this, your dragon message is, do not get discouraged, okay? Take pride in any little thing. Like let's say, for instance, typically you go to bed at 10 and then you wake up at 1 to go to the bathroom. But tonight you sleep all the way till 2 until you wake up to go to the bathroom. That is an achievement, okay? You are choosing with your subconscious, with your guides, with everything you're doing to get to more sleep, okay? So don't be discouraged if obviously you're not going to do, well, maybe some of you will do this and instantly sleep, 6, 7, 8 hours. If that happens, wonderful, fantastic. But for those of us that aren't going to get quite to there right away, we need to take pride in ourselves that we have become this person who can get more sleep, right? And honor those choices that you are actively making, that you are consciously making to take the actions needed to get better sleep. Confidence, yeah. Have confidence that this is going to help you. If you listen to this video and say, oh, that's stupid, I'm not going to do it, well, then you're not going to get anywhere. But if you have the confidence that this is going to work, be bold, rise up, stand tall, feel the fire in your soul. So instead of discounting it or saying it's not going to work, you need to have confidence that it will. So do this with dignity, with confidence, right? With pride, with believing that it's going to work, because sleep is really important. I can tell you for my own, if I sleep 6 hours straight without waking up, I celebrate it, because that's not usual for me. All of my entire life, I usually get up once at a minimum and twice normally to go to the bathroom. This is just, I don't know if I have a small bladder. Sorry if that's TMI, and if I sleep 6 hours straight, I am overjoyed and I feel so good. So every night, my intention is to sleep past that 12:30 mark when I usually get up to go to the bathroom. It's like trying to retrain myself. And I need to be reminded of this also, because sometimes I don't think of that before I go to bed. Sometimes I don't remember that I need to tell my soul, my subconscious, that I am going to sleep for 6 hours. That I am going to get a deep, wonderful sleep. That definitely didn't happen last night. And sometimes, after I had that weird dream, and it was one of those dreams where I was trying to holler to my husband and nothing was coming out of my mouth. I'm sure that many of you have had those kind of dreams where you're scared or you're looking for somebody and you're trying to say something and it doesn't come out. And then I just laid there and I couldn't get back to sleep. I kept thinking, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Instead of going back to sleep. That was my 7 of Swords monkey mind kicking in. And I used my breathing technique. And honestly, I feel like I probably did that 3 or 4 times and I was asleep. So, yeah. Okay, so now they're telling me to get a Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I really hope that this helps some of you if you are struggling with sleep, or just reminds you. If you get a good night's sleep, then be grateful and thankful for that, because there are many of us who don't. If you are a person who can sleep 7, 8, 9 hours, be grateful for that. Be grateful for that. And send it over this. If you're watching this and you're one of those, send that energy to us, please. Wow, that just jumped out. Beneath the surface. Okay. Yeah, we need that. We need some of those more hours of sleep. Now, I myself don't really feel like I need more than 6 hours. I feel like for my body, and remember in the beginning we said the amount of sleep that each person needs depends on the person. I really feel like for my body, 6 hours of sleep is the best, is good for me. If I sleep 6 hours straight, I'm ready to get up for the day. I feel rested, relaxed, and ready. Unfortunately, that doesn't often happen for me. It's broken up. Like, even though I'm in bed for 8 hours, I might sleep 2 and get up and go to the bathroom, and sleep 3 and get up and go to the bathroom, and sleep 2 and my alarm goes off. So. Okay, I guess there's nothing else in this deck. And they're telling me they want me to look at the book. Okie dokie. Let me get a sip of water, please, my lovelies. If you haven't seen it, I love my water bottle. It's got amethyst in it right now, but I also have rose quartz and clear quartz I can put in there. It is a Zen Tristic. Zen Tristic. I did get it on Amazon, but it is a family-owned company, or it was when I bought it. Okay. Beneath the surface, what's really driving you? True motives and breaking free. Beneath the surface. I don't know how this is going to tie in with sleep. Breaking free from not sleeping, I can definitely see. 68, so that's a 14, that's a 5, that's change. Okay, beneath the surface. Often the things that we think we want are not what we really want. Deep down. Sometimes we go after them because the world has told us we should do certain things or be a certain way, and we don't realize there's a choice. They're breaking in right now to say this has to do with social media and all that scrolling and all the posting and all the things that people have to do. Now, yes, I realize that YouTube is social media and I do use it for this, but I am not addicted to it in the way that I see some people are. It's like their phones are attached to the hip, okay? This is social conditioning. This is humans being afraid not to be in the loop, so to speak. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Sometimes we're driven by the need to keep up, be approved of, or fit in. There, that's exactly what they just gave me. Sometimes we do things just because we've always done them, and we can't even see out of the box that's containing us. Sometimes what we're chasing is chasing us. I really am feeling like this is strongly speaking to people with their phones that they're scrolling and looking at and watching before bed. What is it that you truly want? And why do you want what you truly want? Be honest about it. What are you chasing that's holding you captive? Yeah. Try less digital media. Are you being called to break free of a box that's containing you? What's beneath the surface of what you currently see? What are your true motives deep down? Are you expecting energy on things that aren't true inner yearnings? What's really driving your behavior and your desires? Again, I'm feeling it so strongly. They just keep showing me pictures of people scrolling through cell phones, scrolling, like addicted, like not being able to stop scrolling. And before they know it, it's 1 a.m. All right, that didn't come up in before, but it's coming up now. They're showing me images of, I'm just seeing a cell phone and a finger just scrolling. Like, what are you looking for when you're doing that? It's the same with TV, especially reality TV. When they drop those series and there's like 13 episodes and people can't shut it off, it's going to be there tomorrow, people. It's going to be there tomorrow. You can watch one episode, and I don't know why my hand is shaking like that. You can watch one episode and watch the next one tomorrow or next week. It's time to move from confusion to clarity, to question the narrative, realign yourself and reclaim your life, to open your mind to what it is that you really truly want and then reorient yourself toward it. Yes, that is this, okay? What we all need, and really deep down what we want, is a good night's sleep so our brains can heal, so we can get our messages, so our bodies can heal. Sleep is the way humans heal. Okay. Open your mind to what it is that you really truly want and then reorient yourself toward it. It's safe to change your mind, to step out of the box, to choose a different way of being. Look beneath the surface of your day-to-day life and reflect on what's really driving you and what you really truly want. Freedom always follows, and so does ease and fulfillment. Wow, guys. Okay. Wow. I'm just kind of blown away by that message. Yeah, we have to start putting as much importance on sleep as we put on our waking hours. Okay. Whew. All right. Starry Beginnings, Oracle by Cassie White. We will go there next. And I believe we will close with an animal oracle. We'll have to see. I should already be heading to work, but I do what my guides tell me. That's all there is to it. This life is more important to me than my punching time clock life. Yes, I need that. I need those health benefits. Yes, I need that paycheck, but this is my true calling. Helping all of you, being of service to the collective, being of service to Mother Gaia. We had this dropped right out. Shine love on fear. Love will light up the darkness. Shine love on fear. Love will light up the darkness. Yeah, some people do have nightmares, do have bothersome dreams. I do. And what we need to do is we need to remember love in those moments. We need to just look in our hearts for that spark of love, or think about and remember who loves us. Bring love, shine love on fear. Send love to those fearful dreams or those fearful thoughts that are coming in, right? Okay. They want me to get a card from this ocean deck, which is cool. I don't often get called to use this. This is a deck that my daughter and granddaughter gave me. It's a little bit more difficult for me to shuffle to get a card out of, but that's okay. Yes, so shine love on it, right? Break free from the cycles of not sleeping or the cycles of interrupted sleep by using the method that works for you. The breathing, the shining love, the gratitude journal, the thinking of something with gratitude before bed, the listening to soft, soothing music 15 or 20 minutes before you get into bed. But definitely, when I read, I write in my journal, and I usually read, and this takes about 30 minutes before I actually go to sleep. So I write in my journal, my gratitude journal, and then I read for, 15 or 20 minutes or what have you. Sometimes it's longer, because right now I'm reading the most interesting book I've ever read. The Autobiography of a Yogi. Okay, that's the one. I will swim with the current and go with the flow. I will swim with the current and go with the flow. That's beautiful. I will swim with the current and go with the flow. So this is what they're giving me for this message from this card is this is getting out of that worry mind, right? Calming yourself, calming down, and going with the life flow, the blood flow, the breath flow. That's what they're giving me. I will swim with the current and go with the flow. So when you're not swimming with the current, you're swimming against the current. So you're fighting sleep with the phone, with the scrolling, with the TV, with the messaging, with the, what have you. When going with the current and going with the flow is when your body tells you it needs to go to sleep, or when you know that you need to go to sleep. If you have to get up at 5 a.m. every day, you don't want to be staying up till 1 a.m. You're not giving your body a chance to heal. Spirit, I am so grateful for this message. I was so worried. I don't know why I worry. They always come through. They always pull it off. I was like, how on earth are you going to give a message about sleep with tarot and oracle cards? They're so good to me. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. So I truly, truly hope that this has helped. I hope really mostly what it's done is bring an awareness to you about sleep and how important sleep is and how important it is not to be looking at screens before you go to bed. 15 to 20 minutes before, do something else. Just try it. You'll probably be really surprised. Maybe putting your phone somewhere away from your bed. Oh my gosh, okay. What is happening? Putting your phone somewhere away from your bed so it's not right next to your head. If you wake up in the middle of the night, try to resist grabbing your phone to look at it. And remember, every little bit that you gain, be grateful for. If you make it one night without waking up or grabbing your phone or what have you, give yourself gratitude and love. Be thankful for that, right? Every little step, be grateful and be thankful. Okay? Yeah. I know I am. And like I said, if those are few and far between, I probably sleep 6 straight hours, maybe once a month. And boy, does it feel good. And I used to take, I've never taken things like Ambien. I've known too many people that have been in trouble with that. I don't take that. But I used to take it was really for a panic attacks, but I found that it would relax me enough that I could go to sleep. So if I really felt like I wasn't going to sleep that night, I would take a half one. I'm so sensitive to things like pills. I don't take any medicine. I just take vitamins. I used to be on thyroid medication, but after 9 years of that, I decided that I was going to go off it for 6 weeks and have my blood retested, have my thyroid retested, and ta-da, I didn't need it anymore. A lot of people don't think about doing that. You know, our bodies go through changes and upgrades, especially when we're on this ascension process. And those of us who are enlightened or awakened, so to speak, our bodies can heal themselves. I'm not saying everyone. Obviously, a type 1 diabetic needs insulin. But, you know, there are times when we may want to, if it's safe, like it was for me, I talked to my doctor and I said, can I please go off this thyroid medicine for 6 weeks and have my TSH retested? And she said, yes, that's perfectly fine. So I'm not a medical doctor. I am not giving you any advice other than you can talk to your physician and see if that's something that you could do. Horse, my favorite card in that animal deck. Horse, freedom from not sleeping, right? Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Dreams, our dreaming mind. Yes, yes, yes. And then we have Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Yes. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So that's the second time that confidence is mentioned. Remember? We had confidence here, and now here we have step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. If you guys heard my ring bells going off, sometimes I say Spirit is doing that to say, pay attention, patience. They were ringing the bells at patience. All right, and then Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. We were talking about that in the very beginning. Thank you, Spirit. Life supports you in every way. So you have horse, heron, and cat, okay? Yes, you don't have to do it because everybody else is doing it. You don't, okay? You can carve your own path. And if sleep is important to you, then don't worry about what other people say. If they say, I was trying to text you last night and you weren't answering me. Well, I was preparing for bed. I was preparing for a good night's sleep, right? Break free from that. Swim with the current, go with the flow, shine love on fear. Put as much action and passion into a good night's sleep and preparing for it as you do your daytime hours, right? Get out of the monkey mind, use the breathing, the meditation, what have you. Do not focus on not sleeping. You want to focus on having a better night's sleep. Wow, guys. I hope this has been helpful to you. It was quite a surprise to me when they put this on me to do a reading about sleep, but I am really happy that I did it. It's a good reminder for myself about how important sleep is. Okay. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all. Oh, don't forget to like the video. Thanks again.